Very good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss about board stability criteria. At the end of the class, you will be able to know what is board stability criteria and how to apply this stability criteria for determining the stability of the given control system. First, we will see what is the need to study board stability criteria. So, board stability criteria is a very useful tool for designing feedback controller. It helps the designer to study the stability characteristics of a closed loop system. For example, if you use PID controller for controlling the given system, we need to use Kc value and tau I value and tau d value. So at the given Kc, tau I and tau d values, whether the system is stable or not, that you can find from this stability analysis. Not only that, you can also set the optimum values of Kc, tau I and tau d for the controller, PID controller. In any process you can use. We know that board diagram consists of two plots. One is log AR versus log omega and second one is phi versus log omega. So in board diagram, we assume different values of omega and we calculate the corresponding AR and phi values. From the data we draw the diagram. So this board diagram shows how amplitude ratio varies with the frequency and how phase shift varies with the frequency. The complete characteristics we study, but we do not know whether the system is stable or not. So to know this system, whether that is stable at the given Kc value, tau I value or tau d value, we need to use this stability criteria. So this board stability criteria is stated as a control system is unstable if the open loop frequency response exhibits an amplitude ratio exceeding unity at the frequency for which phase lag is 180. So here two important parameters are there. One is AR value, amplitude ratio value at 1. And another one is crossover frequency. Crossover frequency is the frequency where phase lag is 180 degrees. These two are very important. So according to this board stability criteria, if amplitude ratio is less than 1 at the crossover frequency, the closed loop system is stable. If amplitude ratio is greater than 1 at the crossover frequency, the closed loop system is unstable. So here to determine the stability, first we have to determine the crossover frequency. So from the figure we'll see how to determine this crossover frequency. Okay, now with an example we'll see how to determine the stability of the system from the board diagrams using this board stability criteria. See here we have a typical board diagram for the given control system. So here we have two plots. One is log AR versus log omega and second one, bottom one is phase angle versus log omega. So top one is log plot and bottom one is semi-log plot. So in determining the stability, first we have to determine the crossover frequency. Crossover frequency is the frequency where phase lag is minus 180. So to determine that frequency, first from minus 180 we have to draw a horizontal line till it touches this curve. So here this point, this frequency we call it as crossover frequency. So once you get the crossover frequency, then we have to draw a vertical line from this crossover frequency, so till it touches the top curve. So wherever it touches, that from there you have to draw a horizontal line to determine the A value, amplitude ratio. So here we got amplitude ratio as 1. Sorry, A. So here we got amplitude ratio as A. See here A value is less than 1. So you can say that system is stable. If in our given example, if A is above 1, then system is unstable. So this is how we determine the stability of the systems by using this board stability criteria. Very simple, only two steps. First we have to determine the crossover frequency. Then at the crossover frequency corresponding AR value we have to calculate. If AR value is less than 1, system is stable. If it is greater than 1, system is unstable. Thank you.